Hey guys, Martin speaking, welcome to another video. This one's just a bit of an update and work in progress of what's going on, and I've not put a video up for a week, so I thought best throw something up so you don't think I've disappeared. Right, where am I up to? For those of you that have been watching the Nurgle Imperial Knight series, that's it's all finished, just waiting to do the base. That's the only thing that's left to do on it, and I've got couple of test bases to do on other minis first before I can get to doing that one, so hence the delay on that one. Really sorry. I'm keen as mustard to get that one finished and get it showcased. If this base works the way I want it to, then I'm tempted to enter it into Golden Demon, not because I think it's going to win. I don't think the paint level's good enough that it's going to win Golden Demon, but you never know, it might get featured in Warhammer Visions or something, just because I think it's quite a cool conversion. I might be entirely wrong. But yeah, I've got a couple of other bits to do first, before I can just go in and do the base, and you'll kind of see where I'm going with that in a minute. So what I have been doing is painting a whole lot of Nurgle. So if I lift the camera and show you over there, there's another 30 plague bearers over there. There's 2 plague drones. In fact, I'll lift a plague drone up, that'll be easier. There's a plague drone that I'm working on at the moment. I'm going to make this lighter. It's blended in. I washed it with Agrax Airshade, and that was probably the wrong thing to do because it's blended in too much to the skin now. So I need to change that. And then I've still got all the highlights and stuff to put on. They're midway through being done. There's their legs. I'm going to do a purple through to pink blend on these. While I'm on the note of the plague drones, these are the wings for plague drones, and obviously they're grey plastic, like you would expect them to be. What I'm thinking of doing, well, not thinking of doing, what I'm going to try to do is, with my Instamold, which I'd normally use for moulding capes and things like that, I'm thinking of taking a mould of them and putting some clear resin in the mould, maybe with a very, very, very tiny hint of sepia, and then it'll make these wings again, but it'll make them clear, like fly wings, but as I say, just with that very, very slight hint of colour. So I'm going to have a go, see how it turns out, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'll paint grey ones. That's what I'm doing with them anyway. I'm working on a Plague Hulk. So he's had his base layer of brown, which is burnt umber, and then I layer up, the next layer is a yellow ochre, and you can see that yellowy orange colour coming through there, and then it'll go up further from that. And that's the same colour I'm doing for all my plague bearers. I am actually working on, with my plague bearers, where is he? There he is. This guy, he's not finished yet. He's almost finished. She's got a few details left to pick out, and I'm doing a tutorial, painting tutorial on how I paint plague skin, and I'm using a plague bearer for the model. So I've done 48 of these guys, and then I'm going to do a separate tutorial on the base, which I'll show you after I've done the Imperial Knight base. In fact, you know what, so that you know what I'm trying to accomplish with the Imperial Knight base. No, I won't show you. I'll wait. Some of you have already guessed it anyway. But the other thing I'm working on is this beastie. So this is my Great Unclean One. Again, still a work in production. I've done a lot of work on them though. So again, standard plague skin colour that I'm using, I've used on this guy, and then I washed, for the first time I ran a wash through my airbrush. I've heard people talk about it, but I've never done it, and it's actually fantastic. So I ran it through, and I picked out the highlights, and then run another wash through, and then picked out the highlights again, and it's had probably 6 different washes on top of 5 different paint, and then more highlights. I went into the guts with fire red, and then I've washed them with the Richie Violet. I've then sprayed the Richie Violet around any areas that look like they'd be sore, so that it'd give the bruised skin sort of look. And then obviously Nurgle's Rot on all the pustules, just to give them a bit of colour definition. Really strong highlight there. I'm not too happy with that now that I'm looking at it. Tried to do Drip and Blood with Blood of the Blood God. I think I'll end up taking that off. It's a bit naff. There's plenty of blood for the Blood God in there, which gives that nice look. Teeth are painted with random tan at the moment. Tongue's going to be purple, and then his sword is all going to be rusted down. So I've got to do his horns and his sword, and then stick all them on. Obviously I'm not going to get that join perfect, so I'm going to end up having to fill that and then match the two colours up. But I want to get the colour on the body right without having to try and go in behind the sword. So that's where I'm up to with that. And yeah, it's just been sort of a slow labour. So the knight is pretty much done. I won't show him today because I've still got that final step to do with the base, and hopefully that's going to be done this week. The Thunderhawk I haven't pushed any further with either, and again I'm looking to get back into that this week. It's just I've got a new campaign tournament coming up, and that's going to have my Nurgle demons in, so I thought I'll put a bit of a push on them. I've done started on the leg. Oh, there's one with brush pop fell over. Legs for Plague Hulk, just black, then silver, then washed down with Nuln Oil, and then they'll get all their highlights, and then they'll get corroded down in the same way the Knight did, and that'll sort them out. His armour plates as well are burnt umber at the moment. They're going to go the same as the Death Guard plates were, and then a little bit more Nurgle colours. And that's it, guys. So it's only a quick video. Just say an update of where I'm up to. I'm still rocking with things. Just I've got to get this base right on the Plague Bearers so that I can transfer it to the Imperial Knight, and then this guy's also going to get a base with the same. But I'm absolutely made up with how he's looking so far. So many different browns in there, and the bruised skins really came up right, and then that Nurgle's rot on the pustules is just making such an effect. I really don't like this. I'm going to get rid of that and that one. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys, about him, about anything that's going on. I always like to read your comments, and I shall see you soon. So don't forget, comment, like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you soon.